Hi there, my name is Letitia Pfinder and welcome to my channel for day 6 of 7 days of Christmas cards. Today's card is a cute present card, and to start this off I've just got my pre-folded silver card set to the side. I've got a manila tag that I'm just tracing onto some white cardstock, and I'm doing this just because I don't have any white tags and I thought that would work best for this card, so I just went ahead and made one myself. So all I'm doing is cutting it to the size I like because I didn't want it that long. And I've left a little dot in the middle where the punch goes. So I'm just using a little circle punch that I got at Dollarama a few months back. There, now I have my own cute little tag. So I have a stamp that says, "Don't open until Christmas," and I'm just using my VersaMark and I'm inking that up and using my anti-static bag and stamping it right in the middle of the tag. And I'm using Recollections Signature Opaque embossing powder in cherry, and this is a really beautiful Christmas red. I really love this color. It's perfect for the card. I'm just going to go ahead and heat set that. And this stamp actually came from that free set I've been using this whole week, which is by Clear Impressions, and it's called Just Chillin, and I got it in a stamping magazine. So if you guys can find it, that's great. If you already have it, that's even more great because I really love this stamp set. I've used it a lot this year and I'm going to continue using it. So, you know, I've gotten a lot of use out of it, which is great for a stamp set. Especially a free one, might I add. So I just have some scrap paper here. It's red with some darker red designs on it. And I picked this because I thought it would go well with the embossing powder. And I'm using this to create a bow. Now, we created a bow earlier this week, and I'm using the exact same technique, except I'm going to be making it a present bow. So it's not going to be your normal two-fold bow, like the two, I don't know what to call them, the two little flaps. It's going to have 4. So basically what I'm doing is I'm cutting 2 strips the exact same size, and I'm going to score them in the exact same way. And this is all being done the same way as the other video, and I'll link the video below so you can see a more detailed tutorial there, so you guys can follow along with that. But it's really simple. Basically, you're just cutting the 2 strips to the same size, and then you're scoring them in equal intervals. So you're going to score it in the middle, and then score it twice on either end so that you can fold it. Now, the only thing I've done differently with this, and to make it look more beautiful and puffy and present-like, is instead of scoring very hard on the ends where those flaps will be, I scored it very lightly. And I did this because I'm actually going to go in with a pencil and curve the bow instead of folding the bow. Now, folding the bow worked perfectly on the other card that we did that I will put an iCard here for and link below. But it didn't work so well on this card. It made it really flat. And the first time I made this card, I did do that. I folded it first, and you know, because I knew I needed to scan the card and whatnot to show you guys the finished product. And when I was doing this, I decided that this would make the card look so much better. So that's exactly what I did. I don't think you'll have a problem putting a bow like this or the card like this in an envelope and mailing it. It just, my scanner is pretty heavy, so it would have flattened the bow either way. So I just used my pencil to curve the edges instead of having a harsh fold on the end there, and it made it look like a real bow. So here I'm just lining them up to make sure they're exactly the same. I'm cutting out all the little bits and pieces. And then I already have some other scrap paper cut out here. I had it pre-cut from when I did the other card. And this is basically how the whole thing is going to be set up. So all that's left to do is to stick it all down. Now the paper that I'm using, like a ribbon, one is slightly thinner than the other, or less wide than the other, just to give it that real ribbony present look. I think it just adds some visual interest to the card as well. So I've just stuck that down with some craft glue, and then I'm going to cross it over just in the corner there and stick that down as well. Next is the tag, and I'm just going to go in with some double-sided adhesive and stick that on the back, because you actually won't see the punch. I left the punch in there just to give it an authentic look and to show you guys that you can make your own tag, but it's not necessary unless you're actually going to stick it on with some sort of ribbon or something. So for the bow, all I've done is stuck a little craft glue in the very center and held them together so it can dry. And then to adhere that to the actual card, I'm using double-sided tape. And I've just gone in and put a little double-sided tape on the ends of all four corners where the little ends of the ribbon would be. And then I also put a little piece right in the very center of the back so that the middle will press down. So that bow is very secure. And to finish off the card, I just add a little bling to the center, and there you have it, it's all done. I think this is the perfect card if you'd like to give somebody some cash or a gift certificate. So you can go ahead and stick a little paper pocket inside the card. I think that would be really great. I also have a tutorial where I've done that in a card, so I'll link that below as well so you can see that one. And there you have it. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. The very last one is tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Until next time, my crafty friends.